Hello, good morning, guys. Real quick. I want to talk about some particular thing about religion. You see, this morning, a friend of mine, he sent me a WhatsApp message and he said, I want to ask you a straight question. And I said, okay, go ahead. He said, number one, do you believe that your religion, Christianity, is the highest of all? I said, no. I guess he was thinking I was going to tell him yes, because he believes I'm religious. But because I knew the truth, I told him no. He went ahead to the second question and he said, number two, don't you think we are just born in this part of the Africa where we see God as solution maker, and it's not so? What if you were born in Dubai into a Muslim family? I'm tired of religion, he said. I'm losing it. And he started crying. And he said, God has not showed his love for me. Why? What happened? I asked him. People keep saying pray and pray. Pray for what? I have not been sleeping. 2 years since I left school. I've been idle. If God is that powerful, must I suffer and die first? Friends are laughing at me now. And I told him, friend, there is nothing to pray about. I told him there are two answers to what we call prayer in this part of the world where we are born. It is called luck and opportunity. And he said, that's it. He said, the rich and the comfortable ones don't even know prayer. And I concurred. I said, it's quite unfortunate how multitudes have been pushed into delusion in Africa, especially in Nigeria. They don't need it. Prayer is said out of weakness. When you can't help yourself and all you hope for is a miracle, which is rare to happen, the best prayer is living an upright and worthy life. And the best answer to those prayers is luck and opportunity, I kept telling him. I went on to say, it's okay, I understand where you're coming from. I am a Christian because my parents were. I have not known other religions, so how do I know which one is the ultimate? And how can I choose? All of us who are religionists, both Islam, both Christian, both Hindu, Buddhist, whatever have you as a religion, are all deluded. I used to be so churches until I realized that the Muslims also believe in their God more than the Christians. And that's because they were made to believe so. So I realized that what you call God becomes God to you. Prayer is the way you live your life. Answers to prayer is luck and opportunity. When you treat people well, it must surely happen to you, and vice versa. If you treat someone so bad, it will come back to you. I try to live a life free of hurting people or doing people wrong. That's how I excel. That's how I pray. That's my prayer. And the answers to these prayers comes in form of luck and opportunity. Open doors. I get what I want. When I need help, I see people who help me. Why? Because I live a life of rendering help, offering a shoulder when it's needed. That is the best prayer. That is the highest prayer. That is the only prayer I know in the whole universe. That is the uniform prayer. Because we don't have a uniform God. We have different gods. But the only way we can live a uniform life is living a uniform prayer, which I explained to him that it is living a life of worthiness. Don't do people wrong. Don't be an obstacle, a hindrance to people's success. Don't purposely hinder people from being successful, from achieving what target they've set for themselves, as long as it is for good to them, to their well-being. And this is the only prayer you can offer in the whole universe, which will bring you results of what we call miracle of open doors, luck and opportunity. Many people have prayed and prayed and prayed and nothing is happening because they are not praying right. Because they've been deluded into believing what is not. We have different kinds of God, and these gods act in different ways. And you believe in this God because you are asked to believe in this God, not because you choose to. None of us religionists woke up to say, I decide to worship this God. No. We are born into these gods, and we believe in them because our parents, our forefathers, our ancestors believed in them. And I went ahead to tell him, that is life and religion my father taught me. And I grab every opportunity with both hands and legs and everything in me. Because my father lived a life of believing that the only way to succeed in life is being honest, living a straightforward life. Don't hurt anybody, don't cheat anybody, don't make anybody fail purposely. And I told him, this is the prayer I believe in, because this is the kind of prayers my father taught me. I don't put all my eggs in one basket, not even 2 baskets. My eggs are always arranged in more than 3 or 4 baskets. And also prayers are answered to me. So I'm always meeting luck. Pay attention to what I called prayers, I told him. Prayers to me is living a life free of hurting people or doing them wrong. Don't by your knowledge be a hindrance to anyone or to their success. This is prayer. And how do these prayers get answered? By opening doors of luck and opportunity. And how do you accept these answers? By recognizing this luck, recognizing the opportunity. Because so many people's prayers also have been answered, but they failed to recognize, to accept the answer. Because so many people have missed opportunities, missed luck, because they failed to understand, to notice that this is the answer to the prayer. Prayer, I mean, is the worthy life they are living. Not the prayer that you lock yourself into a room, naked yourself, and you begin to shout and scream. That is not the prayer I am talking about. The prayer I am talking about is the prayer of living a life that benefits the whole universe. A life of treating the person next to you like yourself. Not the way the Bible said it, not the way the Quran said it, not the way whatever religion said it, but the way that is fair both in the universe, to humanity, and to everything that has to do with life. When you treat the next person, the persons around you, when you treat them nicely, you feel good in yourself, within yourself. And when opportunity calls, the people you have done well to, the people you have helped, the people you've been good to, we definitely reach out to you. 1, 2, 3 out of the multitude will reach to you, and this is what we call luck and opportunity, and this is the answer to prayers. So I hope my people especially from Africa, from Nigeria, you get to understand that really, the best prayer is living a worthy life. I don't want to use righteous, because when I say righteous, you think I'm linking it to religion or to Bible or to Christianity. That is why I'm using the word worthy, living a worthy life. That is the only way, the best prayer you will ever say in this universe. I realize that there are so many different gods who are also unique as the God I serve in my country, in Nigeria, which the Christians know as Jesus and God the Almighty. I realize that there are also gods as powerful, as merciful, as beautiful as that God. When I met a friend from Brazil, I asked her one day, "Are you a Christian?" And she said, "No. Actually, I am not religious." And she went ahead to say, there's one thing about Christianity that I like. They believe that their God is the ultimate, and they ignore other gods. They don't even pay respect to other gods. I don't like that, because God is God, and that struck my head. And I realized that what she just said is the perfect truth. Christians, we believe, yes, we ought to believe our God is the best, but we don't pay respect to other gods. And we fail to understand that these people also take their God in high esteem, just the way we are taking ours. So immediately she said that, I realized that what she said was just the perfect truth. And I realized that indeed, there are several gods who are also awesome, like the God I serve. And at the end of the day, it is what we call God that becomes God to us. Thank you guys. I'm your girl Nki from nkcareer.com, and I am Gloria Nkiru, and I'm hanging out. Thank you so much, guys. If you like this, share. You can also put thumbs up or thumbs down, as you wish. But I love you guys, and I hope you understand where my point is coming from. Thank you.